traditional brokerages, and I've actually owned my own brokerage. So when I looked at Keller Williams, they had something very unique to offer to their agents that no other traditional brokerage offers. The individual agent has the ability to share in the company dollar, share in the company profit. Let's just think about that for a minute, okay? So they say that money, okay, let me back up. Let's tell you what the name of that is, because I completely missed that. Let's talk about profit share, okay? It's called profit share. It's called passive income. It's called mailbox money. It is not money that you individually have to work for. They say money doesn't grow on trees. It does on this one. So let's get to it. Ready?
Yes. Yep.
All right. So first of all, we're going to set out some objectives, some things we want to accomplish today in our training. The first thing is we want to learn how profit share works. We want to provide you with an action plan on how to grow your own tree. And we also want to do an exercise so that you can immediately jump into building your first level. So how does it work? That's the $50 million question. Let's look at the big picture. An associate joins any market center in Keller Williams and names someone as their sponsor. She's my sponsor. In a particular month, as her split, she pays company dollar to the market center. During the month, the market center becomes profitable, okay? So that means the market center has to be profitable, so there's something to share amongst the agents. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. So on the 21st of the following month, some of the market center's profit is automatically deposited into your account. Okay? So that sounds pretty good, right? Yeah. It just shows up. Well, that begs the question, what would you do if you had $500 automatically land into your checking account today?
Get a massage.
Yeah, let's hear it. What would you do with it?
Car payments.
Car payment, oxen.
Nordstrom.
Oh yes, shopping and shopping. Anybody else? Daycare.
Shoes.
I love it. So everybody, this is something we all have in common. We can all find something to do with that extra $500, right? And the real cherry on top here, we did not have to work for it, okay? So that's real important. And here's the thing too, you're not sharing off of somebody else's commission, you're sharing off of the owner's profit, okay? So that's even better. All right, when you've been with Keller Williams, an associate with Keller Williams for 3 years and 1 day, you are vested, which means that profit share will continue to come to you as long as, and I don't know all the particulars, we're all learning here today, so I know that your sponsor has to still be there and the market center has to still be profitable, is my understanding, okay? So 3 years, 1 day, you're vested. And this is a willable profit share. You can will this to your beneficiaries, okay? So even when you're gone, your family can benefit from a decision you made today. And to me, with a legacy business, that means everything. So Keller Williams is just such a win-win for us. Okay, so how do we grow? How does a tree grow? It starts with your sponsor, the person who sponsored you, and then you sponsor someone, then they sponsor someone. It's like your family tree. Mine's a little crooked, but that's okay. You still can go 7 levels, okay? And you really need to concentrate on your first level. That's the most important level, all right? Because if you concentrate on your first level, and the people who come in under you concentrate on their first level, it just works, okay? And they've spent a lot of time figuring that out. And again, on page 32, it will show you you can go to 7 levels. All right. So, and I know there was an agent in Columbia. This is just a brief story, and he'd been with Keller Williams for like 2.5 years, almost 2 years and 10 months actually. And he left. He just chose to leave. And in leaving, he didn't realize that within like 53 days, he would have been fully vested. And there was somebody in his first level who recruited a $30 million producer. You know, that made that profit share from the market center huge. And everybody was sharing in that. But he chose to leave. So our decisions impact not only us, they impact our family. Okay. I get emotional about that because, like I said, I have my daughters in business with me. So it does matter. our decisions impact others. So, let's picture your first level. We're gonna do this activity now so we can go ahead and get started building our first level, because that's important and we all need to know how that works. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to page 40. We're going to list 5 people, agents you have done deals with, people you think you would like to be in business with, other agents who you enjoy working with, and let's take a minute and write down 5 names. Alright, when you're finished with your 5 names, look up so I'll know you're finished and we can move on, okay? Okay, looks like most everybody's finished here. So what we want to do is we want to pick one person immediately and we want to get on the phone, we want to call them, we want to meet them for coffee. Let's take them a copy of the MREA book, or maybe, okay, that's the Millionaire Real Estate book, the Red Book, the Bible, Keller Williams, and Real Estate as far as I'm concerned, and or the One Thing. Anything that you can take, we always come from contribution, right? So we want to give to them. And while we're having coffee, let's just ask them, would you take a call from my team leader? He would like to talk to you about a career with Keller Williams or in real estate, depending on that person, okay? So, now what we'd like to do is, I'd like for somebody, 2 or 3 of you, just raise your hand and tell me, who is your name, who did you name, and why did you pick them?
Zach Sprunger. He is a part-time realtor at another company in town, but he is also head of ticket sales down at the Greenville Drive.
Nice.
Super cool kid. Can't get him to commit to real estate though. He'd rather be selling $20 tickets.
Sounds like you might be connected, yes.
Jenny Williamson, she was the flight attendant on my flight back from family reunion, and I got talking to her. Great personality out of Dallas, Texas, and she said she was working on a real estate license, so I said, you gotta talk to Keller Williams.
Yes, yes. You see how this works? This is awesome, yes.
My daughter's guidance counselor and counselor. She left and she's an agent with another company and doing very, very well.
Awesome. One more.
Yeah, I won't share their name, but another top producing agent in town recently came to me and had a conversation about how their business was struggling in this market.
There you go. There you go. That's perfect. Thank y'all so much for helping build your first level and just knowing how important it is to you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I need to get a couple ahas from our training today. Anyone have anything, a light bulb moment? Yes.
The importance of the first level.
Yes, excellent.
Come from contribution.
Love that.
I loved, one of the examples was just a flight attendant. It doesn't have to be someone here in Greenville, it could be someone really anywhere.
Oh, that's a great point. Yes, Lindsay.
Mine was also that it doesn't have to be somebody that's currently in real estate. It could just be anybody who has a great personality or great demeanor.
Fantastic. Okay, so today we talked about how profit share works, how to build a profit tree, the 5 steps. Yeah, that we took, and then we come up with 5 names, and we're all agreeing to set an appointment with at least one person